Hi guys, it's Sam here with Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I am bringing to you another reveal video that is a reveal on YouTube, but you'll have seen it on my Instagram. So, I have said this in a billion videos, I am cataloging my handbag collection, and in doing that I am finding a lot of bags that I had kind of forgotten about and that I've started carrying again, which is why you'll see them on my Instagram. And shameless plug for my Instagram. I have my Instagram, my blog, and Facebook all linked down below. Make sure to follow me on there. It's also a lot easier if you're going to ask me like a personal question about a bag to DM me. I love talking to you guys through DMs, and I've made a lot of great relationships with a lot of you, and we talk all the time, so please make sure to feel free to DM me on Instagram. But without further ado, we do have my bag reveal, which is in this Chloe dust bag. I was just thinking about this. I have bought some Chloe bags, and most of the time I do buy them pre-loved, but I have never gotten a Chloe box. So do Chloe boxes exist? I know my shoes come in Chloe boxes, but I don't think I've ever gotten a handbag in a Chloe box. So if you have, let me know down below. But let's reveal this baby. So there's actually part of this bag that is not in the dust bag because it is very large, and you'll see what it is, and so it just doesn't make its way into the dust bag. But I have used this bag. I do store it every time like this, and I'll kind of explain to you guys why. But as you guys can kind of see underneath all that, which I'll take off, this is the Chloe test bag, and it is in the sepia brown. So I do store the Chloe dust bag with almost all of its different wrappings on it. Like here's one of the straps, and that is because I find that it helps the bag, especially with all the hardware it has on it, not dent itself, which is really important to me. So I have noticed that a lot of times the bag, especially the hardware, like this kind of knocker piece, will dent the bag, and no one wants to see that. So I do try to store it like it came with all its wrapping on it. So like I said, this is the Chloe test in the small size. I do keep this with the wrapping on it because like I said, it'll definitely dent underneath the bag. And I do keep this with its little piece of paper on it because it is suede, as you guys can see right there. And then I do keep off this top handle just to make sure it's not leaving any marks on the bag. And then I do keep completely separate, and as you guys see, it's kind of long. This is the strap to make it a crossbody or a shoulder bag that is adjustable. I don't know, let me see how well I can get this out of here. It is adjustable. There we go. You guys can kind of see the adjustable part of it. It is definitely a thicker strap, and it does have gold hardware, which is quite beautiful. Very easy to attach to the bag. So this bag can be worn a lot of different ways, which I really appreciate. And some, you know, information about this bag. So I'm consulting my handy dandy phone to make sure I get you guys the right information. The retail for the small is $1,890, but I did buy this from Joma Shop, and with everything all in, I think it was $1,195, and it was brand new in the color I wanted. The sepia brown does not always go on sale. A lot of the other colors will go on sale, and if I can find some, I'll link them down below. But this bag and Chloe does have a tendency to go on sale, even on the Chloe website. So keep your eyes open for that. It is considered to be in a shiny and suede calfskin. So as you can see, this is the shiny calfskin, and this is the suede. That is the only little bit of suede on this bag, which is nice because I know a lot of people are afraid of suede, and you're really not going to hit that on this bag. So the front flap does close and open with a magnetic closure, which is nice because sometimes these bags will have really intricate openings, and that can be really difficult, but this you literally just pull up. It is a strong magnet. As you can see, again, a little more of the suede. It does have this beautiful front slip pocket, which, like I said, I bought this from Joma Shop, but it came with all the Chloe tags. There's the tag. And then the care cards are all in here as well. So I just keep that in the front of the bag because they don't really put anything in that little slip pocket. And then the interior of the bag, which I, again, stuffed, I always stuff everything, is a cotton lining with a back leather pocket. And this leather pocket does say Chloe. You're not going to get much in there. As you can see, it's pretty small. In general, this is a smaller sized bag, but it does fit enough of what I need, which I do appreciate. Like I said, it comes in a ton of different colors. It also does come in a mock croc version, which I know a lot of people really like. And the unique thing about this bag as compared to other Chloe bags is that it can be carried so many different ways. So you can wear it just like this. This strap is long enough to go over your shoulder. Very like 90s style, which is really cute. It can also be carried top handle with this little strap. You'll see that there are these other two kind of rings, and this does have multicolored hardware. So these are actually gold and silver, as you can see right there, and that is for the longer crossbody strap, which I showed you guys. It does have all gold hardware and is the same beautiful shiny calfskin leather. That is how you adjust it, is these little rivets. It is fully adjustable, so you can wear it as a shoulder bag and as a crossbody, and if you wanted, you can wear it with this top handle, or you can just take off the top handle. As you guys saw when I put it on earlier, it is literally just attached by beautiful little D-rings, so there's half of it off. You can take it off and just wear it as a crossbody bag. And you could also, if you wanted, attach the longer crossbody shoulder strap to these top D-rings, which I'm now trying to put the strap back on, and I'm struggling while I'm talking to you guys. The one thing I will have to say, which I'm not, you know what, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this, but since these are round with one hand, they are kind of difficult to get the strap back in instead of being a typical D-ring style, but you can add the longer crossbody strap. It is a D-ring, you can add it onto the top as well. So it just depends on where you want to carry the strap from. I find that this bag is really a beautiful color. It is kind of the perfect fall bag. And I would say for now, this is a very popular Chloe bag. Popular in the sense, and for now, in the sense that it has been around, I think, for like 3 years, and they're still selling it and people are still buying it and wearing it, which is not always the case with Chloe. Sometimes they will have bags that are very trendy and go away very quickly, which is why I kind of sat on this bag and waited to buy it, because I wanted to see how trendy it was, but I realized I still liked it a year later. So I went ahead and purchased it. I also harassed She's the Posh, whose channel I will link down below, Jess. I harassed her all the time about hers because she has a red one. And I was like, oh, like what fits in it? Do you like it? Like, you know, like all these questions, because I was really interested in it. I do think it is quite a beautiful bag. And like I said, I think it is more of a classic for the Chloe fashion house, but in general, Chloe tends to be on the trendier side. So I do think, you know, you have the mini Marcy style, which is still very popular. And then you have the Faye style, which does have this very similar kind of D-ring look to it. And then you have the Tess. There are a bunch of other bags, the Nile, the Daryl, that kind of come and go. But I do find that this style has been pretty popular for a while, especially in this small size. It does come in a size that is bigger, that some people do have, which I'm sure holds more. But I do love this kind of saddle baggy look in this smaller size. So what fits in this bag? Number one, my phone. Definitely fits. Must. If you have a bigger phone, would it fit? It probably would. But it might be a little bit, as you can see, it's kind of a little bit of a snug fit at the beginning. So that might be harder depending on if your phone is wider or if it's taller. Wider, you're fine. Taller, you're probably not fine. Then I do have my trusty little Bastia, which is going to fit in here perfectly. My clay from Louis Vuitton. And then I have Wherever He Went. Now, because how I keep my bag, I now have like stuff all over in front of me trying to look for my Calvi, which, you know, is easier said than done. Aha, Calvi. And as you'll see, there's still a lot of room in here for smaller things. So like I would probably just, you know, put in my other phone and then call it a day and put in my sunglasses. But if you want to get like a lipstick, a perfume sample, something like that, you could. You're not going to get, you know, any of your toiletries from Louis Vuitton. Like your toiletry 15 is not going to fit in here. This is a smaller bag, but a beautiful bag. The one thing I wish this bag did have, actually, there's kind of two things, but one is just like an edit on the style, and then the other is actually something I wish it had. I wish it did have a back pocket. I think I say that for most bags. I think you probably could have gotten a back pocket on here, but I'm not sure how much it would have held, so maybe that's why they didn't do it. And then this I thought was something that was wrong with the bag, but this is actually how they all are. And they have this strap, which makes it look like it's a continuation of the big crossbody strap, but it kind of bulges out. Do you guys see that right there? There's like a little bit of space. And I kind of wish it didn't do that and it just sat more flush with the bag. But then I realized they did that so that you can actually sit this bag down and it stands up. So I guess that's a positive, but it does look a little weird when you're just looking at the bag. I was like, is something wrong with this bag? It's not, but a huge positive, at least to me. Just look at these guys. They got little feet. There's little feet on the bottom of this bag, so you can totally sit this bag down. I shall use a box and show you. This bag completely sits, and this box is not even like fully steady, but it'll sit and it stands up, which is really nice. It would obviously be better if I had a table, but I do not. So I love that about this bag. There are some fun little details, like it does have Chloe embossed on the top right there. It's kind of hard to see. It does have Chloe right there on this ring. And then on the interior it does say Chloe as well. And I like that, but it is subtle. So if you just, see this and you're not really looking at those, you're just gonna think, oh, this is a beautiful leather suede bag. If you're not a handbag person, you're probably not gonna know it's Chloe. You're just gonna think, oh, this is a cute like little saddle bag. So that's kind of fun. And like I said, it does have the two-toned hardware, which is great if you really care about matching with your jewelry and all of that. But I do love this bag. I would not buy it full price, like I said. You can find basically every color. Eventually will go somewhat on sale, so I would wait and get it on sale. You can also get it pre-loved, but the pre-loved price is about the same as the sale price, so I would just say buy it new on sale. And one thing, like I said, very important for storage with this bag is because of this giant hardware piece at the front, make sure you're wrapping something around it or else it will start to dent the bag. And I've seen that a lot, with the different Chloe Faye pieces as well. One way to keep your bag looking nice is to make sure that's not always just denting your bag as it's laying in its box or its dust bag. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. If you like this sort of video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button down below, plus the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. If you want to see how I style my bags or early reveals on this guy, please make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and my blog, all of which are linked down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.